Woo! It's a pure audacity. Can't let no dream turn to tragedy. Got cats coming with that reality. Gotta see it with intelligent mentality. And they both coming for your salaries. Plus, never been distracted by your fallacies. Can't no podcast be their policies. Hand down, and they best you a prodigy. Yeah, Captain, I see you got mind of a dreamer. When they hit topics, you better believe it. They only speak facts by the odds and they even. You gotta pay homage whenever they speaking. One of a kind like a rose from the cement. Genuinely tight like Serena and Venus. Speaking their name, boy, you better be lean. The topic they touching can make you a genius. Back.
Hey, what's up? Welcome to another episode of Pure Audacity. I'm your host, Kaz.
And Arcia Santos is co-host.
What's up, y'all? Make sure you follow us on Instagram at Pure Audacity Pod. Make sure you like us on Facebook at Pure Audacity Podcast so you can stay up to date with all our latest episodes. Give us feedback. If you haven't hit subscribe on the listening platform that you're currently listening to, please take a quick second. Click that subscribe button so you will stay up to date and get notified when we release a new episode. We might even be surprising y'all with some bonus content at some point in time. So just stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
How you feeling, Arcia?
I'm doing all right. This pollen is getting on my nerves down south. I don't know how it is up in Philly, but this pollen is tearing me up. My eyes are burning.
Oh gosh, no, it hasn't hit us yet. But I know
really?
It's coming. No, not yet. Everything isn't yellow and covered yet, so it's not too bad yet. But trust me, I say that today, and a week from now, we'll be suffering. Okay,
the difference between the South, we don't get snow, we get pollen. Y'all get all the snow. The snow, pollen is our snow.
Oh, gosh. Oh, yeah. That's awful.
Right.
So, today on Pure Audacity, we have 4 segments for you. We got What's Poppin', Where's My Belt, Old School versus New School, again, one of my favorites. So without much further ado, Arcia Santos, what's poppin'?
What's poppin', cuz? I'm gonna tell you what's poppin'. Let's talk about the tea-sipping gossip queen.
Who?
You already know, Wendy Williams.
Oh, how you doing?
So recently, Wendy Williams revealed on her TV show that she's been living in a sober house as part of her struggle against addiction. So after she's filming her syndicated talk show in NYC, she goes around in various meetings with other individuals struggling with addiction around the tri-state area. Now, she never stated her cure in addiction, but she did say during the show she fought her cocaine addiction in the past, adding that she doesn't know how she stopped, quote, except God was just sitting on my shoulder and I just stopped. She also told the world that she has her own nonprofit organization, the Hunter Foundation, which provides grants for drug education, rehab, and prevention. The organization has already been placed with 56 people into recovery. Now check this out. Today, I was looking on my phone at work. It said that Wendy Williams was reportedly rushed to the hospital after relapsing on alcohol following reports of husband's new baby.
Oh my, how the Statue of Liberty has fallen.
Right. What is going on?
I find it so ironic, and I say that's what she gets. It's just ironic. Oh, how she just would drag people through the mud.
Facts. Major bully.
Major
bully.
Major bully. Now, don't get me wrong. I know some people out there listening love Wendy Williams.
Right.
I've always had a love-hate relationship with Wendy. I started out, I couldn't stand her. Then once I came to Philly, I still wasn't too big of a fan, but she grew on me a little bit. Then when she came out with the talk show, I was like, oh, she's a little bit better now. I'm feeling her. But then as time went on, I stopped feeling her again, and I stopped watching. Right. Maybe the first 2 seasons of the show, I watched and I followed, and then after, it seemed like she was just starting to dog people out a little bit too much again for me. So I say that's what she gets. I say that's her just desserts. As much as she used to dog Whitney out about doing drugs, yo.
Right. You remember the when she had called Whitney on the phone?
Yes.
And was dogging her out, and Whitney, she was like, I don't like Wendy Williams or whatever. She stated that. I don't know what interview it was.
And she always used to play the clip "Crack is Whack." That was always her clip she would play back. Now play it back, Wendy. Whitney is up in heaven looking down, or in the afterlife looking back at Wendy like,
Bitch.
Yes, for real. I'm so glad. Even back when she fell, when she fell dressed as the Statue of Liberty. I knew it. I said to myself, that's drugs. All that. Oh, she was overheated and this disease and this condition that and this and that. No.
What Rick James say? Cocaine is a hell of a drug. Yo, Wendy, like, I don't know. I'm praying for her though. I pray that she gets back to herself, even though she's a big bully, you know.
I wouldn't necessarily call her a bully, but I would say that she's I wouldn't say bully at this point. She's a mess. And I say that's what she gets. But I don't like to see anybody suffer, so I hope she fully recovers and makes an effort to help others recover. And I hope this would be a wake-up call to her not dog other celebrities that's struggling with addiction.
Right. So we're praying for you, Wendy, even though we don't too much care for you like that. We're praying for you, though.
How you doing? So what else is popping? Can we talk about Us? The movie by Jordan Peele, Us.
So when did you go see it?
I went and saw it for my birthday, the 23rd. I went and saw
Happy
it.
belated!
Thank you. One of my friends treated me to the movie, and I liked it. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I've been seeing a lot of people on social media. It honestly seems like it's an even split. 50% of people saying that they like it. 50% of people saying that they don't like it. Has that been the same for you on your social media?
Yes, it's just really mixed up, you know. We got some people saying it's corny. I'm not going to call out our cousin who said it was a corny movie, but we still love you, Tasha. But
oh, you put her name out there. Oh, she gonna get you. She gonna get you.
I love you, Tasha. Oops. She said it was corny. You know, she identified everything like symbolism and all that, but she just found it was corny. But like a lot of people I've heard, you know, say that they really enjoyed it. So
I enjoyed it. I thoroughly enjoyed
I
it.
did too.
What I say is better than Get Out? Absolutely not. It's not better than Get Out, but that was still shit. That was the shit. But it was still a good movie. Like I enjoyed it. I loved just some of the undertones in it. I loved the twist. I don't want to spoil it for anyone, right. So let's make sure we don't spoil it in case listeners have not seen it yet. I don't want to traumatize people like, oh, that's the podcast that spoiled the movie. Right. And of course, if we are about to reveal spoilers, we'll say we're about to reveal some spoilers. Please skip to 10 minutes and 20 seconds or something like that. So you can trust us with that. But I will say that I did like a lot of the undertones to it and just some of the hidden meanings behind it. What were your thoughts on that?
Well, overall, I enjoyed the movie, like you said. I just thought it was like very thought provoking. I don't know how to explain this, but like you really had to turn your brain on like airplane mode, like as far as anything logic going on throughout the movie, you know? Yeah,
definitely.
And then I found it was kind of creepy, and it had the little plot twist, and I'm gonna tell you something I thought about while watching the movie. Towards the end of the movie, I thought about the time when we used to watch Sixth Sense together.
Yes.
It's kind of similar, right?
Yes.
Especially towards the end, right?
Yep.
I just thought about how you were so into it back then when that came out. Like you would constantly go back, rewind, fast forward, and play. So I found like it was very similar to Sixth Sense, and just the depth of symbolism in the film was very profound. I thought he did a very good job at, his craftsmanship towards the movie. I don't want to reveal anything like that, but it's a lot of stuff I want to talk about though.
Well, we could always shelf it and come back to it after hopefully a nice amount of people have seen it.
Okay, I will say this though. I'm quite sure everybody's seen the trailer. Okay, when they're on their way to the beach in the car scene. Mm-hmm. The song "I Got 5 on It." Mm-hmm. Notice how she's snapping, but she's offbeat. That's some foreshadowing for you. I'm gonna leave it at that.
One thing that stuck out to me was when the twins were on the beach. Did you notice what they had on? One of them had on at least. Didn't she have? She had on a black shirt. Do you remember what it said?
No.
I'm pretty sure it was a Black Lives Matter shirt, but
Get the fuck out of here.
But it was written in all white. Did you
peep that? I didn't even peep that.
I peeped that.
I missed it. I missed that.
I peeped that. She had on it was an all black shirt and it said Black Lives Matter, but it was written in white. And I was like, damn.
Right. You gotta really focus on the movie, or you're gonna be lost. If you're not watching it from the beginning and putting pieces together. Right. You're gonna be totally lost.
And in the beginning, I was a little confused. I would say the first, when they were at the carnival, I was a little like, what is going on here?
Yeah. Okay.
I want to know what drew her to take that walk. It was almost like she was drawn, and I feel like that's another underlying theme there. She was drawn just out of the blue. Because it wasn't anything wasn't like she heard a sound or how in some movies where a creature, they see a creature, so they decide to go following the creature.
Right.
She just all of a sudden just had an epiphany to, let me take this walk.
Just wandered off.
Right. But I would give it a solid 4 out of 5 stars.
Yeah, I'd give it a 3.5. There's still some things I don't understand about the movie. I guess I have to watch it again.
Yeah, that's what.
Or just hear the director's view, towards it, because he's the one that made the movie. So
yeah, absolutely. That would probably be a good movie to watch, the director's cut or whatever they call that.
The commentary.
Yeah, the commentary.
Right.
Yeah, that's.
I hear that he's rebooting Twilight Zone as well, and he's going to be the narrator of that show.
I did remember hearing that. You're right. I'm excited. I'm here for that.
It's going to be on CBS, I believe, pretty soon.
Okay.
Yeah, so you might want to check that out.
Definitely. So that's all we have for What's Poppin'. I know that also today all charges were dropped against Jussie Smollett, but I'm not gonna harp on that or talk about it too much. I'm quite sure everybody's been saturated already with it, but
let me tell you, so I walk into the house and my mom is standing there at the door and she's like, "Oh, they dropped all the charges on him. The guy from Empire," because she's an Empire freak. She loves Empire or whatever. But she was just smiling and just rejoicing.
That's good. That's good.
I think they already fired him though.
No, they just said did they fire him? I don't know. It's been such a mess.
Well, get right, Jesse. That's all I can say. Get right.
Yeah, for real. So our next segment we're going to have for you is Where is my bell?